when they get up here and they see how good looking I am, sometimes they crap their pants because they're just amazed at what a fine human I am. And when you get 400 pigs doing that, it gets a little slimy. So just put some feed down. Well, it's time. It's time to make the donuts. It's about 5:30. We're gonna load out Overstocks. Are you ready to jingle your bells?
Ready as ever. I'm gonna get the rest of the panels out of my truck. I've plugged in the 2 buzzers so that they're charged. 30 minutes, they should show up. Preloads, 460 a truck, Dad says. We'll start with this side of the barn. We'll take this whole side because they're the oldest, and then we'll work and go that way. If we get to the end of this side and we ran out of pigs, we'll go to the north side because those are the second oldest. So we'll also get these pigs here. These pigs need to go too. Can't believe it's already been a month and a half, 2 months with these pigs. After this, we're gonna move all the pigs around, give them all the space in the world to run around with 4 pens running together. So it's like graduating high school. They're all gonna graduate and they're all gonna move up in pen space. But we gotta get these pigs loaded first. Here we go, the first truck of free. Ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I do like loading the pigs out. It's my exercise.
Load number 1 is down. Took about this many pigs. Around 5 feeders, which is about half of the pigs on one side. So we'll have one whole side gone, and then we'll have a half of the north side gone to fill 3 trucks. We're doing 430 a load. 430. Went pretty well, just takes a little time. We like to take a pen at a time to speed things up. When they're feeder pig size, you can do that. Wish you could do that with fat hogs, because then that'd go a lot faster, but that's what happens when they get big and mighty. Good way to start the morning, get your blood flowing, wake you up a little bit. What are you doing, Dad?
I'm just putting a little traction down.
So that's the purpose, throwing the feed down?
Yeah, so as you load out through here, when they get up here and they see how good looking I am, sometimes they crap their pants because they're just amazed at what a fine human I am. And when you get 400 pigs doing that, it gets a little slimy. So just put some feed down. And the other thing is, when you do that, feed looks familiar, smells familiar. If they taste some, it tastes familiar. So they're like, oh, this looks like a good spot because I know what this is. Yeah, the only downside is that when we're done, that feed mixes with the manure and it sticks really, really well. So that loadout will be crappy all the way until we load pigs out, and then it'll wash. It won't be the easiest to wash, but it's better than slipping and sliding. And it'd be a shame if Tork fell down and had a nasty accident. I have been trying to get a work-related injury, but now that I'm my own insurer, it's not near as lucrative as it once was.
Second load's done. That one went a little longer than the first load for sure.
They were a little more hesitant to go up the ramp, but truckers play a big role in that, and it's hard for those guys because they don't know. Some people want them to stand at the bottom, some people want them to stand at the top. I like for them to stand at the top because usually it's hard for a trucker to get tucked in behind the little stub, the little corner, and when the pigs see them, they don't like that. And then honestly, pigs don't like smokers. This guy wasn't, but man, when we load fat hogs, if you get a truck driver that's a smoker, those pigs do not like that, and if he stands at the bottom, they do not want to go up. So when I get a guy like that, I want it to stand at the top of the chute. So anyway, but hey, kudos to them, because I don't want to load them and haul them and put them in the truck. So more power to truckers. We got to have them.
So long, bacon seeds. So long. That's a wrap on overstocks here at this site. This whole side was gone like I said it would, including this side too, and we took right about a half of this side out too. So all in all, went pretty well.
We gave them all the playbook, but apparently they didn't all read it. So, but they went pretty good. It really wasn't bad. So we got our work done for the day. So can we coast from here on out?
I don't think so. I think we got a chore. Still gotta do the chores. You gotta still edit the BarnTalk.
I know, I'm behind. I'm gonna edit today. I promise, Dad. I promise today I'm gonna do it. Well, here we are. We're on the home stretch. So today we're going to switch out our last barn. So this is my single barn site at my house, and it is the only one we got that still is running our old alarm system. So our first step is probably for Tork to get a chair to stand on, because I'm too damn short. A giant must have put this in. Anyway, we got to take the old one down, because I think the best out of the way place to mount this is where the old one was. So we're going to put our BarnTalk box up here. So it's time to say out with the old and in with the new. There, in all of its beauty.
So what do you got in the box, Dad? What is there gonna be when someone orders one of these?
Yeah, so when you configure a system, when you tell them what you have, they'll put in the box whatever you need. So like for this installation, this is a 2-room, 2,400 head barn. So there's actually 3 temperature sensors, because one of those goes outside, and then a temperature sensor for each room, and then 2 humidity sensors, and then the box, the actual gateway, and this box has the 2 antennas in it. First one of these we got, me being a typical Tork, I didn't read the instructions, and I was like, oh, it's got 2 antennas to help get a better signal. Well, one of these is the antenna for the internal Wi-Fi, as far as what the sensors talk to back to the box, and then this is the one that finds your cellular signal that connects it to the app, to the cloud, so that you can see it. So that's why there's 2 of these. However you do it, whatever you got, whether you've got a single barn, double barn, 4,800 head site, a 7,200 head site. If you have a 7,200 head site, you might need 2 boxes. I don't think they could fit them all in one. But anyway, basically, that's the nice thing about it, is they configure it to exactly what you need. So it's not one size fits all. And then the other nice thing about it is, when you get these sensors, they're already synced to this system. So when you power this thing up, all of the sensors should already register to the gateway. We're going to go ahead and hang this box and get our sensors hooked up, but if you've got an alarm system that's giving you fits and you're tired of jacking around with it, like we were, go to the link in our description, and you can go to their website. There's also a phone number you can call. Just tell them that This'll Do Farms sent you. You can save $150, and the good people at BarnTools can get you started today.
Looks pretty up there.
Yep, it's gonna work good. Ta-da! Okay, so basically the only thing left to do is hang the sensors. The moment of truth, we're going to plug it in and then boot it up and see if it comes up on our system. Okay, so we've got everything hooked up and our sensors hung, so we're going to see whether or not it shows up. So we've got it. We named this site 2. So site 1, Sawyer site, and now site 2 are all show up. Click on that. All of my sensors are here, and I also have my dry contact, so I've already named that the edge control. Now then I just need to go through and name my sensors, because right now I don't know each one of these temperature sensors. I don't know which one's the north barn and which one's the south, so I got to figure that out. But anyway, I'll go ahead and edit those and get them named, same way with humidity. But now then, I can see all 3 sites and be able to monitor them remotely, and I don't have to worry about getting a call from the nice Canadian gal telling me to enter my password. So it's a good day at this new farm.
Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful Monday morning. We got a lot of stuff on the to-do list today and all week. We planned out our work for once, and I can't even tell you how long. We've actually wrote down what we want to accomplish this week. The first task of this Monday morning is to go to site 2, which is where I'm at right now, move all the pigs that are left after overstocks went out, sort them all out, even them all out, move them into big 4 pens that run together, so they got plenty of space, plenty of feeders to eat out of, all that good stuff, because they're no longer in the nursery stage. They're transitioning to the feeder pig stage.
Some people ask if all we do is sort pigs and load pigs. No, there's much more to it than that. Sometimes we do laundry.
I think we figured out our math on how we're going to do this. We're going to put 132 pigs to 1 pen, which is 4 pens running together. We calculated how many pigs we had when we started. We had like 3,015 or 3,115. Anyway, we ended up with like 2,500 pigs, and we divided it by how many pens we have, and we got 132. So we're going to put 132 pigs in every single set of pens, and hopefully we come out even and right. But sometimes, most of the time that when we do this, we figure out about halfway through that, oh well, we probably need to put a few more pigs in every single pen. Hey! Hey. Come on, hey, come on, guys. Come on, pig. Get going. Hey. Alright, so we've made some pretty good progress in the south room. As you can see, we got this whole side that was empty is all now full. So we got every single pen filled up on this south side. Now we're on the north side, and Dad is thinning out these pigs that were left. 135 to a pen is what we decided instead of 132. So he counted out how many pigs go in this one, and he's doing the same over here, as you can see. He's just sorting them out.
Here, talk to me. So hopefully, with any luck, we're going to be done with this job by about noon. And the nice thing about farming in general, and pig farming specifically, is if you plan your work and work your plan, shout out to NPKK, you can get your stuff done in a decent time and then have the rest of the day to do other projects.
So we just got finished up. We pushed through. Not gonna lie, when we got done filling up the south room, the thought of coming into the north room and thinning them out, Dad and I weren't very fond of that idea, but we persevered, we embraced the suck, we said we just got to get it done all in one day, and we can do some other stuff tomorrow. And we did it. So the whole north room is evened out, thinned out like the south room is. Everybody's got 2 feeders to eat out of, 4 water cups to drink out of. Everyone's happy, healthy, plenty of room to run around. The next thing we'll have to do tomorrow probably is we're gonna come back in here and get those mats, hang them up on those hooks right there. It's gonna be a real shitty job, but literally, it's gonna be shitty. It is what it is. Gotta get it done so the pigs don't chew them up and ruin them. So with that being said, I think Dad and I are gonna go celebrate with a little lunch / breakfast. Brunch. We're gonna have some brunch because we didn't eat breakfast and we haven't had lunch either.